threat of universal war is a daily possibility. If we control the finances, news media, food, transportation, energy, we control everything. It is important that you, as world leaders, keep our program before your countrymen. With our World Bank and computer program operational, we now have the capacity to control the financial affairs of every human being on Earth.
And they say that this is very dangerous because of what it could lead to. In plain words, how it would track people. That if you don't fall within if you don't have the credentials where you've been treated for COVID-19, you have antibodies and you've been vaccinated and all that, if you don't have that, then you don't go anywhere.
By giving each person his own computer number. Anytime his number is used, we would know his financial situation at once. He could not buy or sell anything without his computer number.
That he may buy or sell if they don't have the mark of the beast.
It will simplify their lifestyles tremendously. The end result will be a one-world monetary and government system that we alone will control.
You don't go anywhere.
Yes.
What about the people who forget their number, or their cards are lost or stolen?
We've made provisions for that. By using this laser imprinter, we can painlessly and permanently affix the person's number to the back of his hand or his forehead if he so desires. The numbers would be easily read by this new ultraviolet scanning equipment. For the purposes of demonstration, I've had such a number imprinted on myself.
And you're going to be amazed at what I read next. I'm going to read a law to you that they're trying to pass that's going to affect what you do, where you do it, how you do it. They're going to be watching everything you do. Of course, all of this is for your protection, for your safety, so you can be safe.
And I've had such a number imprinted on myself.
Now, I don't want to get personal feelings about the issue. There are very few people who care if I live or die. And believe me, I don't think Caesar's one of them. House Bill 6666 is the COVID-19 Testing, Reaching, and Contacting Everyone Trace Act. Did you get that? Why would they use 6666? I believe they're going to use it because God makes them use it. I believe they do it because they have no other choice. This is God warning us again.
Once this number is imprinted, it cannot be lost nor can it be changed. Now, are there any questions?
What about the individuals who refuse to have this number implantation?
We expect some minor resistance, especially from highly motivated religious groups. But eventually, hunger will cause even the most zealous to conform to our program. Gentlemen, I believe that within a year, 2 at the most, our one world government will be a reality. If we continue on our present course, it is my opinion that we could present the devil himself as a world leader, and the people would accept him.
He wants to garner all of the assets in the world, trillions, out of his mouth, for his disposal. And he's not referring to himself. It's an other that he's referring to.
With trillions at his disposal, far beyond global GDP.
He follows that by saying, basically, the world leaders aren't smart enough to pull this off.
And with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders.
Which refers back to the his. That's why it has to be in this power.
Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector.
So he's advocating an individual, in my assessment, that's going to run in a military style, is marshaling his word again, the assets, the people, and the will to change the climate. But it's really a consolidation of power in one entity, and that's the scary part. I refer back to the word his. There's no precursor in his. I looked at the whole speech. There's no precursor to who his refers to.
Our one world government will be a reality. If we continue on our present course, it is my opinion that we could present the devil himself as a world leader, and the people would accept him.
It's just an entity. It's a personal pronoun. of somebody. It's an individual. I have a Christian background. Could be the Antichrist. I don't know. To fundamentally change the financial system. So we have cryptos, we have fiat, we have gold, we have silver, and we have countries that are printing money. The United States is the leader in that, that they don't have. Debt. And you can't do that. You can't run a business, a country, anything on that. So what are you going to do? Collapse it? And what happens then with COVID, with the supply chain issues, with all of these things that are all distractions, because the ultimate thing is the power grab.
It offers the only real prospect of achieving fundamental economic transition.
It's the one. And I believe that man has an idea of what the one is.